Welcome back to Avian Games. Yeah. Ooh, ah.
The last time you did an opening like that, we had to cut the opening.
Yeah, I know.
It'd be trash.
It was the same exact rhythm and everything. I know. I remembered it.
Perfect. I was like, is he going to ruin it again?
No, we're here. We can't ruin this because we're here to talk about urgent news. Konami broke Yugioh.
Oh, is that the title? Is that the clickbait?
Yep. Put the sirens on. Okay, so I guess let's go card by card, I guess. So they're called Sirions, and they're basically just kind of like little generator danger monsters almost that like you can just throw into fucking like any deck you want, except not really, but they have to be a certain kind.
That seems like it needs to be clarified.
but like really, honestly, like I would debate throwing these into like some decks that don't even relate to these because they're just fucking bonkers. But anyways, hey there, this is Chris from the future. I did such a bad job explaining the first effects of all the Syrians last time that I came back to make a second attempt here. So the Syrians monsters all share the effect that you can target one Syrians or one X monster in your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, equip that target to this card. And you can replace X with whatever different types that each one of the Syrians are. So there's a warrior one, an aqua one, a psychic, a plant, and a machine one. So as long as you have any of those types in your graveyard, you can summon this card from your hand for free. Does that make sense?
That alone right there, just bonkers. Could you imagine if they made a zombie? Oh my god.
Well, that's what I was reading through them and I was like, oh god, which one of these types did they bust?
Jesus Christ! If they made a zombie type, it would be like a game over. Yeah. Eldritch top deck or some zombie variant, zombie world variant. Oh wow.
Yeah. It's basically insane. So basically what we have here is we have a warrior extender, an aqua extender, a psychic extender, a plant extender, and a machine extender. And then a whole cluster of spells and traps to go with them. But they all have different effects. The only effects that really matter... Actually, we're just going to skip the psychic one. Fuck the psychic one. It's stupid.
Hey, kids.
The warrior one has the effect that you can target a Syrian's card you control and one card your opponent controls, destroy them. Okay, nice and easy. The aqua one has the effect that during your opponent's turn, you can target a Syrian's card in your spell and trap card zone, and a card your opponent controls, return them to the hand. Nice, quick effect bounce. Love it. Love to see it. We're gonna skip the second one. If you play psychics, just stop.
You telling you to screw you.
I say that, but I play Metal Foes, archetype of psychic monsters. Anyways, the plant one is wicked good. I was freaking out at Jack about this. You can send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Add a Syrian spell trap from your deck to your hand. This is fucking bonkers, which it'll be touched on.
This is going to be so good. I'm so excited. I love playing Rika. This is going to be a Rika staple.
And then the last one is this is the machine one. Probably like up there. Probably top 5 most supported types in the game, I would say machine is. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can send a Syrian's monster card from hand or field to graveyard, negate that effect. This is just a machine extender that's also a negate for free. Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't imagine not playing this in a machine deck. I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, every machine deck, even if I have a deck that barely makes a machine, I'm probably making this. Let's be real. You know what this is now, by the way? You can just put this at 3 of in 90% of decks, and you can make it in a Hulk combo. That's a free extender right there.
Wow. I didn't
take
even think of that.
Halka 5 Rex, put it in the spell and trap zone, and then you have a negate.
I mean, I will say that seems like it'd be super maybe brickier situational. You'd have to think that one out a little more, but
I don't think so. You can really put a 3 of anything that runs a Hulk combo. Half those combos are 1-card combos. You just get the Hulk and you've done it. You just get 2 monsters on field.
Oh, sure. I mean, if you're running 3 of these, though, I don't know how. Like, I feel like running 3 if you're doing that, but it's beside the point. I can't imagine it. Like, I don't know how many people are going to actually do that just for that. But
I think you very well should and could. And also, they all share the effect that when they are equipped to a Syrian's monster, whatever effect they have, they give to the one they're equipped to.
Chris, don't forget, they gain 700.
Oh, yes, that's right. That actually does kind of matter, to be fair. The machine one is a 3,500 on summon if you summon it using a Syrians.
So it's really cool that they're really good support for like a bunch of archetypes or a bunch of types.
Yeah, they're very generatory. in that.
But they're super good that they can also just by themselves. They like have their own benefits of just playing them by themselves, which
Yeah,
is kind of cool.
but you are kind of stuck with the type thing because like the plant one's really good, the machine one's really good, and then the warrior one's like all right. But you do have to watch for those levels or the types, not levels.
It could be kind of cool though to run like what's it? Rivalry Warlords and what's the other one?
Gozen.
Yeah, Gozen. You could run what 6 of those? Well, 3 and 3, but they're all different type, all different attribute.
Oh, if you did a pure deck, yeah.
Yeah, if you did a pure deck, you literally could have like super stun, and on top of that, have multiple negates.
That is
one
funny,
negate,
yeah.
one pop. Like it'd be, and you. I mean, even though the psychic one. Okay, well, we should probably go over the psychic one. The psychic one is that nothing can be destroyed on the field. Or unaffected by card effects by your opponent. But like, if you had the setup to do the stun like that and unaffected by card effects, like it would be disgusting.
Yeah, this is crazy. Actually, the psychic one is interesting. It's only while you control an equip card.
That's
so it doesn't even have to be a Syrian. It doesn't have to be equipped. It's just while you control an equip card. Syrian's monsters cannot be destroyed by a bonus card.
Equip turbo is going to be the next meta deck.
And then there's also spells and traps. We haven't even touched on these.
Yeah, and one of them is like super amazing. I mean, I love the art of the spell of the field zone. I love it.
Yeah, field zone's cool. 3 of them I think are really good. I mean, the field spell's the first one. When activated, you get to search one. Easy. Just search whatever extender you need. Do it. And then once per turn, if a monster you control will be destroyed by battle, you can Foolish Burial, a Syrian's card from your deck to grave instead.
Which is great.
Yep. And then once per turn, when a monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can return a Syrian's monster from grave to hand. So
God,
amazing.
This is just spell. Amazing. Amazing field spell. If you want to run this pure, it's like at first I was thinking about this and how great this is going to be support for other decks, but this deck on its own could be like bonkers.
Infinite Machine Alugilosis. We can skip that one. It's a foolish, and then it has another effect that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. One of these crazy searchable draw 2. Just saying. The plant searches draw 2. One of the traps is you can either negate a monster effect or banish a monster after it activates its effect. Again, searchable of a plant. And then the other one really doesn't matter. I think those are the cards that matter. The other one is like a Call by the Haunted type thing.
So this is why kind of what we were saying, that why the plants are going to get so busted here, because you're going to get this card that as long as you have a plant in the grave, you'll be able to summon this thing out. On top of that, you'll be able to search any spell or trap, which the spell could be a draw 2, or it can be a negate, and not really, and probably not the banish part of it, but could be the banish part, which is amazing. And it's just a big body on board, plus the level 8. So for Rika, level 8s are pretty helpful. I mean, you have Teardrop, which can make everything level 8. So if that gets negated, you already have another level 8 on board, and you can just go into an Xyz right there without using its effect. And it's a plant, so you're already locked into plants. I mean, it's going to be nuts, absolutely nuts.
Yeah, you know what you could do too is like in a plant deck, let's say, you can run the plant one, and then you can run like one copy of the machine one, and you can summon your plant one. Activate the effect to send a card from hand or field to search spell trap. Search the field spell. Use the field spell to search the machine one, and then like link off your plant Syrian. Summon the machine Syrian using the plant one from grave, and then activate the effect that the plant gives the machine to get rid of the plant one, and then search out the trap that negates, and then you have 2 negates off of just one Syrian card.
Damn. And I honestly think like Amirage is really going to be super helpful in like all of these. Like basically, if you just summon anything, you Amirage it off, normal summon anything, Amirage, and then you could go into any of these with whatever type you're doing.
Yeah,
right?
Don't forget that Almirage though. They have to have 1,000 or less attack to summon with Almirage.
Yes, I
But
guess I
as
was
long
thinking
as
mostly like
you're
Rika,
in
but
that, yeah, as long as you're in that, frame. But it is. I mean, it's crazy. There's a ton of. You can go onto Reddit and stuff and find like people are already posting little like combos or little, uh, uh, like packages that you can play with in your deck. I think this is amazing. I think this is like easily gonna. At least some of these are gonna be used meta relevant.
I would say comment down below if you get this far in the video. Comment down below. Do you think best pure, or is there a certain type that's really getting the biggest bonus? I know I talked a little bit about plant, but I mean Chris was just talking beforehand that like why would you never like why all the warrior decks? Why wouldn't you? The machine decks, like why wouldn't you run that? There's just no point not to. You
Yeah,
get free pop, free negate. Like why not?
yeah. I mean, even if all of these cards just summoned themselves, I would. They're still good cards. They just had Konami had to throw the other effects on them. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like even if the plant one came out, I still probably would have texted you and been like, "Oh my god, Jack." Yeah, that's what I said. I still would have texted you and just been like, "Oh my god, plant extender," because like, why is a level 8 plant extender that just you have to have a plant engraved first not amazing? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then they had to throw that one extra piece of text in there that said, "Oh, you get to search in a game."
It's so funny when Chris and I first looked at the translation, it just said when a card went from field to grave for the plant one. And then so far we've seen it change to you can send one card.
Mm,
So it just gets the automatic effect, which is so crazy.
it is an insane little archetype of card. So let us know what you think. Let us know if you think this is going to be like meta impactful. If it's not going to be meta impactful, I think it's going to be like huge when this comes out. I mean, this is just simply amazing. I mean,
I'm curious to see if it's meta impactful or if it just makes a lot of rogue decks like super good.
I mean, I think it really is going to be meta impactful. In my mind, what I see here is that this makes machine decks like infinitely better, which makes
they're already
like
amazing.
yeah, it makes Machina Infinitrack, like the Earth Machine toolbox thing, that much better. And then the Warrior one is good, but the other big one I think is the Plant one, just because plants already like are really good at like doing like goofy combos, you know what I mean, with like Lone Fire and like Evil Thorn and like Aroma Seraphie Jasmine, the Link monster.
I guess I'm curious to see how this. I don't know a lot of other plant decks, and there are those like random ones, like you said, Lone Fire and Evil Thorn, stuff like that. But I'm curious to see. I think I was reading that Predaplants is definitely going to be benefit from this. And I think people were saying that Sylvan might also get some benefit from this. I mean, all of them probably get because they're just plants. But
well, are you just thinking about
Sylvan?
Both those just got new support. Is that what you're thinking of?
Well, I'm wondering if Sylvan gets like a extra bonus because isn't that have like a link one? I know that Rika doesn't have a link one, but like as long as you have a link one for Sylvan, you can basically start with this like every turn.
Yeah, I've also seen that Sun Avalon.
Oh, Sun Avalon, yes.
Yep,
Sorry, I wasn't talking about Sylvan the whole time. Scratch that. Sun Avalon was what I was talking about.
Sun Avalon. Yeah. No, this is wicked good because again, as long as you can summon the plant one, it's 2 negates off the plant.
Yep.
So it's fucking
great
amazing.
Turn one.
Yeah, or you can even scrap the negate and just do a draw 2 instead.
Yeah, if you're having trouble with hand size.
Yeah, and then depending if you add a bigger package, it might end up seeming bricky, but having 2 of these in hand is beneficial because you want like you want these to go to grave so you can summon another one from your hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I can almost see like scrapping the generator plant card for this because you can just search a draw 2 versus the generator card gets a draw 1 off of like it's draw 1 or search a generator. Yeah. But like I mean, it's not. I feel like this is probably better if you can just get a draw 2 off of it.
Yeah, better, and it saves you room in your deck, for more of these cards. So.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyways,
let us know.
I think that's if you like this kind of style of video too, this is our first one ever doing it. Other than the Mayakashi one, I got some good feedback. So maybe you guys like this too. We'll see.
Yeah. Let us know. Let us know what you, the viewers, think because we listen to you. We like you.
Kind of.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes
you just gotta shower. Okay. Well, we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming.